Hi guys! Today pag-uusapan natin ang CATIA or Computer Aided 3-Dimensional Interactive Application. Isa ito sa pinaka-powerful na software pagdating sa design and product development. Gawa ito ng Dassault Systems at ginagamit ito sa aerospace, automotive at iba pang industry. Ang maganda dito sa CATIA na to, integrated na siya sa CAD, CAM at CAE. All-in-one na. Kaya from concept hanggang production, seamless ang process nito. Tsaka nagsimula ang CATIA noong 1977 sa France para sa aerospace projects. Pero ngayon, ginagamit na siya worldwide. So, kung gusto mong mag-career sa design or engineering, learning CATIA is a big plus. Okay? Thank you.
So, punta tayo sa history and evolution of CATIA. 1977, developed for aerospace applications. CATIA was initially created in 1977 by Dassault Systèmes to address the complex demands of aircraft design. At the time, existing CAD tools were insufficient for the advanced 3D surface modeling required in aerospace engineering. CATIA was originally named CATI, was developed to handle these challenges, allowing engineers to design, analyze, and visualize intricate aircraft components digitally. Its success in internal projects led to interest in commercializing the tool for broader industry use. In 1981, IBM partners with Dassault Systèmes. In 1981, Dassault Systèmes was established as a separate company to further develop and market CATIA. The same year, a strategic partnership was formed with IBM. So, IBM is International Business Machines Corporation or IBM. So, which became the global distributor of CATIA software. This collaboration gave Dassault Systèmes access to IBM's global sales network in enterprise customers, rapidly expanding CATIA's reach to new markets. The IBM partnership played a crucial role in CATIA's revolution from a niche aerospace solution into a widely recognized engineering design platform. In 1990s, expanded to automotive and industrial sectors. During the 1990s, CATIA evolved to support the needs of industries beyond aerospace, including automotive, shipbuilding, and industrial equipment manufacturing. New features such as parametric modeling and digital mock-up capabilities allowed engineers to build and manage complex assemblies virtually. Companies like BMW, Toyota, and Boeing adopted CATIA to streamline product development and improve design quality. This era marked CATIA's transformation into multi-industry CAD solution capable of supporting full-scale product design and simulation. In 20s, added PLM, Product Lifecycle Management. In 2000s, Dassault Systèmes broadened its focus to design tools like full product management or PLM solutions. PLM allows organizations to manage every aspect of product's journey from conception and design to manufacturing and maintenance. CATIA became part of larger ecosystem alongside other Dassault products like Enovia. Enovia is collaboration and data management, Delmia, manufacturing and planning, and Simulia, simulation. This integration empowered companies to improve efficiency, reduce cost, and bring products to market faster while maintaining high-quality standards. In 2010 to present year, cloud integration and 3D experience platform. From 2010 onwards, Dassault Systèmes focused on digital transformation with the introduction of the 3D Experience platform. This cloud-based platform unified CATIA with other Dassault Systèmes tools, enabling seamless collaboration across departments and geographies. It allowed users to access real-time data, run simulation, and manage projects on a single digital environment. With support for cloud computing or IoT and the digital twin technology, CATIA evolved into not just a design tool but a core component of smart manufacturing in Industry 4.0 strategies. So, move on tayo sa two key features of CATIA. Una is Advanced 3D Modeling. Advanced 3D Modeling in CATIA includes both parametric and direct modeling, offering flexibility and precision for product design. Parametric modeling allow designers to define and control the geometry of a model using parameters and relationship. So, when one dimension changes, related features update automatically. This is especially used for iterative design and engineering processes. On the other hand, direct modeling enables designers to push, pull, and modify geometry without worrying about the model's history and constraint, making it deal for rapid concept development and late-stage changes. So, the second one is the surface modeling and design. Freedom Class A surfaces. In terms of surface modeling, CATIA excels in creating highly accurate Freedom and Class A surfaces. Freedom surface modeling is used to design complex, organic shapes that cannot be easily defined with standard geometric primitives, commonly seen in automotive bodywork, consumer products, and aircraft fuselage. Class A surfacing refers to the creation of high-quality, aesthetically perfect surfaces with curvative continuity, which are often required in automotive and luxury product design. These tools are essential when appearance, aerodynamics, and manufacturability are critical. CATIA's capability in this area make it top choice for designers and engineers working on cutting-edge, high-precision products.
So, magpatuloy na tayo sa iba pang features ng milestone in CATIA, which is ang Digital Mock-up or DMU. CATIA enables engineers to create full-scale digital prototypes without physically testing, reducing development cost and time. Ang digital mock-up po ay isang 3D or 2D na representation ng isang produkto, struktura o disenyo na ginagamit ang computer. Ginagamit po ito upang ipakita, suriin o ipaliwanag ang itsura at functionality ng isang bagay bago ito aktwal na gawin o buuin. Halimbawa, bago gumawa ng isang sasakyan o gusali, gumawa muna ng digital mock-up para makita kung paano ito magmumuka at gumagana. Next po is Finite Element Analysis, FEA. With building CAE tools, engineers can perform structural or thermal or dynamic analysis to assess the performance of their design under various conditions. Ang finite element analysis naman po ay isang paraan sa pagsusuri na ginagamit sa engineering upang malaman kung paano kumikilos ang isang bagay, tulad ng bakal, kahoy o plastic. Kapag ito ay nai-stress, napipiga, nilalabasan ito ng init o iba pang puwersa. Hinahati nito ang isang malaking bagay sa maliliit na bahagi na tinatawag na elements. Tapos sinusuri kung paano gumagalaw o nagbabago ang bawat bahagi. Sa ganitong paraan, mas madali at mas eksaktong malalaman ang kabuuan o epekto ng buong bagay. Next naman po is Product Life Cycle Management. PLM. Ang integration of CATIA seamlessly integrates with Innovia Dassault Systems PLM solution to manage the complete product development life cycle, ensuring efficient collaboration and data management. Ang product life cycle management ay prosesos ng pamamahala ng buong buhay ng isang produkto, mula sa pagplano, disenyo, paggawa, paggamit hanggang sa pagtatapos o pag-recycle nito. Hanggang sa ang layunin ng PLM na gawing mas maayos, mabilis at episyente ang bawat yugto ng produkto. Sa madaling salita, tinutulungan ng PLM ang mga kumpanya na subaybayan at pagandahin ang kanilang produkto mula umpisa hanggang katapusan. Ang sunod naman po ay sheet metal and weldment design. The software includes a specialized module for designing sheet metal component and weldments, widely used in manufacturing industries. Ang sheet metal design ay isang proseso ng pagdidisenyo ng mga bahagi mula sa maninipis na metal, karaniwan nakarolyo, na pwedeng baluktutin, gupitin o butasan para makabuo ng mga produktong tulad ng kaha, ng makina at air products at appliances. Ang weldment design naman ay ang pagdidisenyo ng mga bahagi na pinagdugtong gamit ang welding. Kadalasan ginagamit ito sa pag-frame, structural support, at iba pang matitibay na istruktura. Sa parehong disenyo, mahalaga ang tamang sukat, koneksyon, at materyales para masiguradong matibay, ligtas at madaling gawin ang produkto. Generative design and automation. CATIA support generative design, allowing engineers to optimize design based on material constraint and performance requirements. Additionally, knowledge-based engineering (KVE) helps automate repetitive design tasks. Ang generative design ay isang advanced na paraan ng pagdidisenyo kung saan ginagamit ang AI o computer algorithms para automatikong lumikha ng maraming design optimization base sa mga output tulad ng laki ng materyales, bigat at persang tatama sa produkto. Ang layunin nito ay makahanap ng pinakamainam na disenyo na matibay, magaan at episyente. Ang automation naman ay ang paggamit ng teknolohiya para gawing otomatiko ang mga proseso, tulad ng pag-model, pag-check up ng errors, o pag-generate ng drawings na dati ay mano-mano. Collaborative engineering, the 3D experience platform enables real-time collaboration between teams across different locations, improving efficiency and communication in product development. Ang collaborative engineering ay ang paraan ng pagtutulungan ng mga engineers mula sa iba't ibang lugar, departamento o disiplina gamit ng teknolohiya tulad ng cloud platforms at online tools. Layunin nito na mapabilis ang design process at maiwasan ang pagkakamali at masigurong lahat ay may pare-parehong impormasyon.
Next is yung major CATIA modules. Number 1, part design module, solid modeling, parametric vectors. Ito po yung paggawa ng 3D solid parts gamit ang 3D modeling technique na gumagamit ng computational methodology para ma-manipulate yung geometry. Meaning to say, Pwede pa rin siyang baguhin yung mga laki niya, hugis ng isang design na ginawa ko kahit tapos na yun. Ito yung nagsisilbing foundation ng kahit anong design. Dahil dito nagsisimula yung paggawa ng design as hiwalay na component bago pagsamahin. Number 2 is assembly design mode. From the word assembly, dito pinagsama-sama yung ibang parts para makita kung kasya ba ito at komportable sa pagkakagawa. At dito na rin nakikita yung mga problema sa pagitan ng mga parts. So, importante dito kasi nililesen ito yung pagkakamali sa paggagawa ng produkto at ng makina para hindi masayang ang oras at pera ng gumagawa. Number 3 is drafting model. Ito naman yung nagko-convert ng 3D model sa 2D technical model. Kasama sa pagko-convert yung sukat, annotation at iba pang detalye ng pyesa. So, ginagamit ito sa mga factory at mga machine shop bilang guide para tiyakin ng nasakto at tama yung parts. Number 4 is Generative Shape Design Model o yung GSD model. Ito naman yung ginagamit ito para mag-design nyo ng mga optimal part o geometry or surface na karaniwan nakikita sa mga kotse, aeroplano at modernong produkto. Mahalaga naman ito sa mga automotive tsaka yung mga aerospace industry dahil sa aerodynamics nito sila dapat maganda at functional ang design. Next is sheet metal design model. Ginagamit naman ito para mag-design ng mga piraso kagaya ng yero or yung mga maninipis na bakal pati na mga proseso gaya ng pagtupi, pagbutas at pag-fold. Sa paggawa ng kahon, lalagyan, bracket, tsaka yung pang metal parts na ginagamit sa appliances, electronics at sasakyan. Dito pumapasok yung sheet design mo gawa nung sa mga maninipis na bakal. So number 6 is kinematics and DME. Ano naman yung nagtetest kung paano gumalaw yung mga products kagaya ng makina sa pamamagitan ng motion simulation. Kumbaga, dito nakikita yung kung may nagkra-crash ba na pyesa o parts. O yung meron mga hindi gumagalaw, kung tama ba yung paggalaw nila. O tama ba yung pag-function nila. So, next naman is yung FEA module or structural and thermal analysis. Ito naman ginagamit para ma-simulate kung paano yung materials and components ay mag-behave under various physical conditions. Yung structural analysis ay naka-focus kung paano ang isang parte ay ma-deform or mag-fail under sa mechanical loads kagaya ng mga force or pressure o kaya pagka nagbabibrate. Ito yung nag-a-analyze kung magpe-fail ba siya o magde-deform ba siya o tama lang ba yung pagkakagawa ng mga pyesa.
So, applications of CATIA. First is the aerospace engineering. The first bullet po sa aerospace engineering is the aircraft structural design and analysis. CATIA is tumutulong sa pag-design ng complex structures ng aircraft tulad ng fuselage at wings para siguraduhin matibay at efficient ito. The sa aerospace engineering is aerodynamic simulations and composite material design na ginagamit ito sa simulation ng airflow at pag-design ng composite materials para sa mas magandang performance. And major user nito ay mga kumpanya tulad ng Airbus at Boeing. The case study of Boeing 777 development, ginagamit ng Boeing ang CATIA para sa pag-design ng Boeing 777. Ang kauna-unahang commercial aircraft na entirely digitally mock-ups ang gamit. Dahil dito, na-eliminate ang paggamit ng physical prototypes and naka-reduce ng cost, tumaas ang precision, at naging mas madali ang collaboration sa global teams. Second, the automotive industry. The first bullet sa number 2 ay ang car body design and crash simulation. Ang CATIA ay essential sa pag-design ng car body at pag-test ng carworthiness para sa safety. Second bullet is the engine and chassis modeling. Ginagamit ito para mag-design ng internal components tulad ng engine, gearbox, and chassis. Ang major user nito ay ang mga companies ng BMW, Tesla, and Ford. Ang case study naman ng Tesla Model S is tumutulong sa aerodynamic optimization at structural design ng Tesla's Model S, and dahil dito naging mas mabilis ang prototyping and testing ng iba't ibang configurations na nagresulta sa better vehicle performance, safety, at efficiency. Third, the industrial machinery and equipment. Third is the industrial machinery and equipment. The first bullet is the heavy equipment design and manufacturing. CATIA is ginagamit sa pag-design ng malaking machinery and tools, ensuring the precise and reliable into mining, construction, at manufacturing industry. Second is the automation and robotic simulation. Tumutulong ito sa pag-design ng automation system at robotic solutions na nagpapadali sa production processes. The fourth is the architectural construction, 3D modelings of buildings and infrastructures. Ginagamit ng architects ang CATIA para gumawa ng detailed 3D models ng buildings, bridges, iba't ibang structures na tumutulong para makita ang design in more visual way. The integration with buildings, BIM or Building Information Modeling. CATIA gives seamlessly integrate sa BIM systems na nagpapadali sa collaboration at planning ng construction process. And last, para sa medical and consumer products, prosthetics and the first bullet is the prosthetics and medical device design. CATIA ay ginagamit din sa pag-design ng prosthetics at medical devices para masiguro ang comfort at functionality through simulation. The last bullet para sa number 5 is the household and electronic product development. Ito ay ginagamit din sa pag-design ng consumer products katulad ng household items at electronics para masiguro ang precision at innovation. And yeah.
Generally good siya sa lahat ng industries. Yung pangalawa naman is high precision and accuracy. Meaning, ideal ito sa mga industry requiring exact specifications. And yung CATIA, mas specialize siya sa aerospace and automotive engineering. Meaning, mas accurate yung mga simulations and mga solutions na nagagawa ron. Yung pangatlo naman is, yung CATIA, meron itong advanced surface modeling. Nagpro-provide siya ng tool for designing complex freeform surfaces. Ayun nga, as exactly as it says. Ano siya, yung surface modeling ng CATIA, advanced siya, which provides more tools and mas madali ganun. Number 4 is efficiency collaboration. Yung CATIA, meron siyang platform na 3D experience, and yung 3D experience, nag-enable siya ng seamless teamwork and data management across multiple disciplines. Yung panglima naman is scalability. Yung CATIA software, pwede siya for projects na maliit or malaki, which is good sa malawak na industries kasi yung ibang software is specifically made na makapag-design lang ng maliliit na bagay, malalaki na bagay. Pero yung CATIA software, kaya niya mag-design ng malaking Yung pang-anim naman is strong simulation tools. Ito naman is malakas yung simulation tools niya pagdating sa FEA, kinematics, and motion analysis. Meaning, advanced yung simulation tools nila and marami na provide na information para mas mapabuti yung model mo. Pumunta naman tayo sa disadvantages ng CATIA software. Ayun nga, dahil may advantages ito, meron din itong disadvantages, which is yung una, high cost. Meaning, mahal yung CATIA. Hindi siya yung basta-basta mabibili mo lang. And, parang siya, less accessible siya sa mga small businesses and individual users. Yung pangalawa is steep learning curve. Mahirap siyang matutunan. And dahil sobrang dami niyang features, yung mga new users, magre-require sila ng significant training and experience bago nila magamay yung software na CATIA. Yung pangatlo is system requirements. Meaning, kailangan mo ng high performance na hardware para ma-run yung system ng CATIA. Lastly, limited file compatibility. While CATIA supports many formats, meron pa rin mga challenges na nag-e-exist doon with non-Dassault softwares. Ayun nga, nakalagay na doon sa meaning yung mismong dinedeliver ng message. In conclusion, CATIA is an essential tool for engineers and designers in various industries. Its powerful modeling and simulation and manufacturing capabilities make it a preferred choice for complex product development. Meaning, yung CATIA, dahil nga versatile ang CATIA, na-fit niya yung maraming industries and lalo na sa engineering and designing, ayun, nagiging software siya na pwedeng i-recommend sa mga industries na ito. And despite its learning curve, kahit mahirap daw to matutunan and kahit mahal daw to, malaki naman daw yung may itutulong nito once na natutunan mo ito and once na nabili mo ito. CATIA is precise and efficient, making it a worthwhile investment. Meaning, hindi masasayang yung pera mo sa CATIA software. Ayun lang.